Hello, it's me. So, decided I want to start making a weekly video again. I don't want to call it a vlog because I just don't. I don't know. Mailman's coming. But anyways, I decided that I miss making a weekly video. I gotta stop making videos for a while. I'm not gonna get into really why and what's been going on. I'm not gonna bore you with all that. We're just gonna start fresh here. So I just want to make a weekly video, just what I'm doing, what I'm up to, and something short and sweet, something that doesn't need. It's not gonna be like some of these people who put up like a 45-minute long vlog. Nobody got time for that. But something I don't have to do a lot of editing to. So they're going to be fairly raw. Mainly because my computer is like eons old. And editing videos is like a 4-day process. So, yeah. So I don't want to do a lot of editing, and try to keep them like under 10 minutes here. Speaking of that, we should move on with things. So as you can see here, it's a beautiful Tuesday morning-ish. Took the day off of work. We went on an extended weekend vacation with the family. We went to a place in Pennsylvania. It was kind of a nice little relaxation weekend, and me and my wife took off an extra day just in case, we weren't quite feeling the whole work thing. So, anyway, so here I am. I'm working on my motorcycle tank, and I really don't have any idea what I'm doing, because I'm not into body work, never done it. So, just kind of making it up as I go, and hoping that when I'm done it looks better than it did when I started. My motorcycle is a 1994 Kawasaki Ninja 250. It's got like 22,000 miles on it, and being that it is a 250, it's been a starter bike for more than one person, and it has been dropped more than one time. It is rough. So anyways, the tank had like dents here, dent there, and dent there, and dent there, and it just didn't look that great, and it had like a purple stripe down the side of it. I tore all the stickers off the bike, I sanded bits off. The tank had multiple leaks. It had a leak down here, had a leak on the inside, had a leak on the other side, and some idiot at some point went to put a fairing bolt in, and I guess they decided that they were going to try to bolt like the two sides together and put a bolt that was like this long in there and punched a hole right through the side of the tank. So then they were like, oh hey, I got a tube of JB Weld, I can fix this. So they JB welded it and it leaked. So I had that brazed up. I had these holes here were soldered by my father's neighbor. And so then I did some Bondo work on it. Made it look a little bit prettier than it was. It's not going to be perfect. Sprayed on some filler primer. Oh, it's telling me to change the battery pack. What do I do? So that's the other thing. My cameras and everything have sat for so long that at least in this one, I went to charge up the battery one day and it did nothing. Completely dead. Never work again. So I went on the old eBay, purchased myself 2 new batteries, and they were total garbage. They don't work with the camera because they don't have like the little chip in it, so the camera can't communicate with the battery pack, so I couldn't charge the batteries. So I ended up having to buy a charger from these idiots so I can charge the batteries, but when you put them in the camera, the little thing up in the corner just has a little question mark, like there's no battery in it, and it really just doesn't, you can't tell how much charge there is, and so like you'll just be recording long and they'll just be like, oh, change the battery pack, it's getting low, and done. So anyways, sprayed it with some high fill sandable primer, so that way I can try to smooth out this a little bit more, and then I'm gonna spray it with some bed liner. Yeah, it should be awesome. One of a kind. You know, I got some hard nuts, and I think that the bed liner should stand up to that. So we're gonna sand this down and see how it goes. Alright, so my project for this weekend, get some light on the subject situation. I'm replacing my sewer line. It's a 4-inch cast iron pipe. And then on the other side there it picks up my toilet. I want to get it up inside the ceiling so I can continue on with my sheetrock. So I'm going to shorten it on that end, get it up as high as close to the floor as possible. And on this side it'll basically be as low as I can get it, and everyone should be happy. I'll replace a portion of this line too, because you got like one rubber thing here, a thing there, a thing there. So I'm going to replace it with PVC. So I picked up the new stuff here. I started to kind of glue it together last night. This is part of the reason I'm replacing it. It occasionally drips. So, and it's also got like these little rust bubbles forming. I'm not sure if that's just like the pipe getting thin and rusting from the inside out. I'd rather not find out. I'd rather replace it before that happens. So I got my new PVC sitting down here, a piece of 2-inch over there, and I believe I have everything I need. So I'm basically just gonna start smashing out this cast iron. Never worked with cast iron before. It's just you hit it with a hammer and it'll shatter. So go through and hit the hubs and get them to smash apart, and hopefully not cover myself in brown poopy water. I've been dreading this project because I just don't like brown poopy water. So the only hub that I'm going to save is this one here that goes outside through the foundation. Hopefully I'll be able to get all of that out and get that cleaned out, and then use this rubber donut. That'll go right in there like that. It'll be a piece of pipe, sticks into the thing, and everyone will be happy. And yeah, so let's get started. Alright, so I'm a filthy mess. I got poop water all over me and pee water. And my garage is a mess. But on the bright side, we're in the home stretch now. So you can see everything went from brown to white. See, that pipe has a pretty good, it's either the same or better than it was before. I just took a piece of wood, put it across there, set the pipe on top of that. That way it's as low as possible, you know, and then I cut and put this piece in, and then on that end I ended up having to replace the flange, put in a new flange, and put in a street 90, so that way this side is up as high as it can be to the floor. I still got to put some more straps in it. I just threw that one on for assembling purposes. But there's my little rubber donut. You can't really see much of it, but it's as far in as I could get this thing. I was beating on it with a rubber mallet, and it looks like it went in a little more at the bottom, but that rubber coupling was there. I took that out and put in a solid piece of pipe. So here's all the old crap that we tore out. That's where the toilet came down into originally. It looks like back when they first built the house, the bathtub used to drain into the side of this here, and then the sink used to drain into this here. And I actually found this a few months ago, and there was no cap on this. It came out and it went into like a 90 and it went straight up, and it was just open. And I didn't really like that, but I figured that because of the way this is all designed, when they would flush the toilet, a little poopy water would get in there and it plugged up their drains, so they redid them. See, I gotta get the lead off of there. Smash apart a couple of these, get the lead out of them, and then put them out at the road with a sign that says "Free to a Good Home." They've had a crappy life. And yeah. Oh, she just flushed the toilet. First time. Listen to it flow. Don't see any leaks. You can definitely hear the water better in the PVC. Definitely a little bit louder. So yeah, this is done now. I don't see any leaks, like I said, and yeah, I got it strapped. I even strapped that pipe that wasn't really, I mean, it had a piece of coat hanger screwed in up there, but I got two straps on it. I'm good enough, you know.